Hey, what's up guys? This is a video to show you the difference between a $100 scope that has a lot of features like this compared to a scope that has a lot of quality like this. Alright, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you all the up-close features of both of these scopes. I've done individual reviews on both. This is a UTG 4-16 by 40 IE Easy Tap Illuminated Mil Dot blah 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 blah. Anyway, the title of it this damn long, I'll never remember it, but it's got a lot of words in it and it's got a lot of features. This is a Hawke Vantage 3 to 9 by 50. That's all it is. It doesn't say anything else in the title. 3 to 9 by 50. Isn't that refreshing? All right, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you up close looks at all of the different features on both of these scopes and try to describe to you why good quality trumps a lot of extra goodies. All right guys, here we go. We'll start out with the UTG. Alright guys, now if you take a look right there, you'll see that the UTG comes with all kinds of goodies. It comes with a cleaning cloth, Allen wrenches, flip up scope caps, extra batteries for the illumination, a set of Picatinny rings. It comes with a lot of stuff. The Hawke comes with a scope. Okay, let's start with the UTG eyepiece first. Now, it's fairly finely threaded, so it takes quite a few revolutions to turn it to where you may want it. But other than that, it has some other negatives I'd like to point out. First negative is the really poor eye relief. This thing, I measured it, has a little under 2-inch eye relief. The other thing is the critical eye box. Your eye has to be in one exact place just to be able to see through it. It doesn't give you any room to move your head around or it starts shutting down the picture. The other thing about the eyepiece on this scope is the poor quality glass, the poor quality coatings, and the fact that it has a lot of the chromatic aberration. Just a second, I'll show you what that is. Okay, let's look at the Hawke eyepiece. Again, it turns very smoothly. It's much tighter than the UTG. It also turns more coarsely, so you don't have to turn it as far. It also has a rubber ring around the end. It's called a recoil ring that the UTG left off, I guess, to save a nickel. Okay, now the Hawke basically kicks the UTG's ass in every category here. It has about a 3.5-inch eye relief. It focuses much sharper. The image is flatter. There's no chromatic aberration. The glass is better. The coating's better. The colors that you see through it are better. Good glass with good coating beats cheap glass with cheap coatings every time.
Here we go.
Now for me personally, this is the biggest waste on the UTG, this 36 color illumination. There is no telling what it costs, manufacturing costs, to add that to the scope, but the money added to the little tricky stuff takes away from the glass and the overall quality. These scopes come in at a price range. In that price range, you have your choice between quality or a shitload of features. How much that thing cost on the scope, I don't have any idea, but it wasn't worth it even if it cost a dime. As you can see right here, the Hawke has no illumination. The magnification setting, it does cause point of impact shifts, which is ridiculous, and the 10 power that it's setting on is basically its highest usable power. If you go any higher than that, the image gets so poor it's useless. So basically you're looking at a 4 to 10, not a 4 to 16. Okay, now there's a look at the Hawke's power ring, which turns very smoothly, very precise, and you're able to use every bit of the magnification from 3 to 9. You get a much wider field of view and a much sharper image regardless of the power setting in each scope back to back. Now here's a look at the UTG turrets. They have a couple of features that the Hawke doesn't have. One is they have externally adjustable turrets. The downside is the turrets have a lot of slop in them. The turrets lock using this cheap friction nut, and they can also be re-zeroed by unscrewing this and moving the turret around and turning it back to 0 on the dial. The downside to the UTG turrets is this: if you move the magnification, you move the adjustable objective, you change anything, it's going to change the point of impact. So having it zeroed is not going to make any difference if you touch anything else, probably including the eyepiece. All the tricky turrets in the world don't make up for the fact that the rest of the scope is junk. And something that really starts wearing on your nerves, or at least for me pretty quick, are the little cheap friction locks. The turrets already have slop in it. I just cannot help but think over time that's just going to exasperate the problem. Okay, there's a look at the Hawke with the caps on. Now, here's something that's really nice about the Hawke that the other one doesn't exhibit. Each click, very precise, and you'll see there's no slop, no wobble, and there's no need for a locking turret because you have caps to put over the top of it. That's a neat idea, isn't it? There's the UTG adjustable objective. When you turn it, I'm sure you can hear it. It sounds as if you're grinding two pieces of rough metal together. The really downside to this turret is the fact it changes the point of impact so badly, it would probably be better if fixed objective. There's the Hawke objective. Turns very smooth, very precise. You can find this in my Hawke 3 to 9 by 50 test. Alright guys, now after looking at that, you tell me, what would you rather have? A scope that has a lot of quality for the dollar, or the scope that has a lot of crap for the dollar? Alright guys, without a doubt, there's the clear winner. There just can't be any debate on it. This thing has good glass, good tracking, good features, good pedigree. It's hard to beat Hawke. If you've got $100 to spend on the scope, I would look damn hard at this 3 to 9 by 50 mil dot. It's incredible for the price.